Everybody, it's Doom here from Dungeons and Doom Biscuit, and I wanted to make some bandits for my lumber camp. So I'm going to make the lumber camp bandits, and you can throw any bandits you have in. But I thought I was just going to do a little custom work on these guys to make them my bandits. So for this one, he's going to be the bandit leader boss. So I'm going to take this sword off of his hand, and he is using a lumberjack axe that he found on site here. I'm just going to clean that hand up a little bit and get some of that excess stuff off and just make that into a generic gauntleted fist. And then I'm going to modify this axe a little bit to kind of be a lumberjack axe. Something like that for him. And that'll help him hold, let me get my minor burning hand spell. That axe is a little bit warped. So I'm just going to bend it back how I want it to sit. Okay. We get some bases. All right, so the blob here might struggle fitting on a base. No, we can get him. Okay, cool. So here's my plan. Is to lightly mod these guys up to how I want them to be. And then we'll throw a quick paint job on them too. Alright, so let's get some baking soda and prep these bases up first. Now, I assure you, any miniatures you have of adventurers or you're not using, or anything that you have that's specifically a bandit, or like a ragtag looking guard, anything like that could easily work as this. You don't need to make special miniatures for your bandits. And I probably will actually add a couple bandits from my just generic stock of bandits and villagers to this. But again, converting hero clicks is one of the best ways to get really cheap minis still. So I want to give this guy some kind of daggers, like he's wearing this helmet and he runs around charging people with the helmet and stabbing them in the sides with a dagger. And I'm going to design his attack based off of something similar to that too. I'm just going to use the back of this hero click base here and get some glue. Sturdy, sturdy, sturdy. Like a little turdy. And I'm going to get this guy's feet. Let's hold Drax the Destroyer down for a minute. Now, I want to put something in his hand. And I'm worried that that arm posture is not going to allow for it. So I'm just going to get a stick and see if I can get something in his hand to go past his head. It will be tight, but it can be done. My drill, one of my drills down here. There's one of them that has power. No, it's dead. Let me look over here on the table. All right, sorry about that. This will be a lot easier. It was just in the other room and I went all the way upstairs. I have plenty of drills. What happens is I will lose a drill charger and then I'll just go buy a new drill. All right. Now let's get this dude on a base. All right. And for his weapon, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to get this stick. Let me get that stick. I'm going to mount it to this stick. Okay. All right. Where are we at time-wise? All right. Oh, we didn't add daggers to this dude. Huh. That's not a very good comb for this. But this is. All right. Oh. Shit. Of course. This is about impossible. When I try to do this stuff in the evening, by midday my hands are so shot that, well, it's not a big deal. We'll get it sorted out. Just give it a second here. We'll get it sorted right out. Something like that. All right, he's got daggers. All right. Spray him with... Now, I'm not spraying these in black. All I'm doing is hitting them with clear coat, and then base coating them with black by hand. Okay. And the reason for that is because black spray paint in the cold garage here has not been particularly useful to me. It's been making my life hard. What's this? Something. I don't know. Nothing I can mix with this to make a coating. Alright, so let's get some black paint. And try to get it in all the gaps and cracks. Wetter paint's good. If you need to get some water, do it. My black's pretty thin, so I'm not sweating it too much. Let's talk about how good of a movie Buckaroo Banzai is. John Big Boutte. The movie is hilarious. I wonder if it's based off of a comic book or something that I just never somehow got access to. Because it seems like it could have been based off of something like that. Oh, get some big old spider web on there. There we go. That movie has an amazing cast with Christopher Lloyd, John Lithgow, Peter Weller. That's the guy who played RoboCop, for those of you who are too young to know who Peter Weller is without RoboCop, because I know some of you probably only ever saw RoboCop with him in it, but he was, for a while there, and for a hot minute in the 80s, he was a big John stud. But yeah, The Adventures of Buckaroo Banzai is just a phenomenal movie that I love so much. And it's for free on YouTube right now. And I was just like, oh my God, no way. If I have time, I'm going to watch all of it. I started watching it, I just didn't get to finish it. Because I keep having to go to work and do stuff. My boss has announced, we talked and he announced that he might not be finishing out his term before retirement with us, that he might be going to a different department in the company to help teaching young people how to get their shit together. Oh, there's a sword blade floating in my water. How glorious. Now, I probably went too far with this undercoat. These are probably way too thick. Looking at it, I can kind of guess that it is. Well, either way, we're going to call it, and I'll come back and paint these in a part 2. Please like, subscribe, share, hit the notification bell icon, leave a comment, and all that happy crappy. Go to the website and buy some miniatures. Not these miniatures. Dungeon Swag miniatures. Beautiful 3D sculpted minis that are just absolutely amazing in detail and high in quality. Please check us out, www.dungeon-swag.com. Also, come to our Discord, hang out with us. We have some, occasionally some RPG going on there, and a paint night that we haven't done for a while that we're going to be getting back into, and some other really fun stuff. It's a good place to show off your crafts and get critique and stuff from other people. And if you don't want critique, then don't get some critique. I really messed these up. All right, anyways, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.